This is a world where money has no value. Here, time is everything. If you want to buy something, you must pay with your lifetime. Only then can you own it. But to live a good life in this world, you must also have enough time. Because the moment a person turns 25 years old, a countdown of 1 year starts on their arm. And when the countdown reaches 0, that person dies. The rich people have so much time that they can live for 1,000 years. They have built a separate world for themselves where they live in peace and luxury. But on the other side, in the ghetto city, poor people work day and night just to earn time. Otherwise, their life will end. In one such poor neighborhood lived a boy named Will, who had only 23 hours left on his clock. Will lived with his mother. Since age stops at 25, his mom was actually 50 years old, but still looked very young. Today was Will's mother's 50th birthday. To celebrate, Will had worked overtime the previous night and bought a bottle of champagne. Seeing this, his mom became very happy. She told Will, "I want to see my grandchildren. Why don't you date some girl?" To this, Will replied, "Who has time for all that?" Then his mom reminded him that the electricity bill and the bank loan had to be cleared by tomorrow, or they would get fined. She said, "I only have 3 days of time left. Most of it will be spent on paying these bills and the loan. So tomorrow evening, please wait for me at the bus stop. Before my time runs out, I want to take some time from you." Will agreed and said, "I'll be there on time." Before leaving, his mom touched his arm and transferred 30 minutes into his body so that he could buy himself a good breakfast. Then both of them went off to their own work. On the way, a small girl came up to Will. She gave him a capsule and asked for a little bit of his time. Will smiled and gave her 5 minutes of his life inside the capsule. From this, we understand that people in this world can also store time in capsules and use or transfer it whenever they want. After this, Will reached his factory job. Before starting work, he went to get coffee. But there he noticed that the price of everything had doubled. A coffee that earlier cost 2 minutes now cost 4 minutes of life. Prices here keep changing any time without any announcement. Will didn't like this at all, but he had no choice. He paid 4 minutes of his life for coffee and went to work. After a full day of work, Will went with his friend to a bar at night. His friend was a drunkard, always lost in alcohol. He pointed out to Will that a man was giving out free drinks to everyone and seemed to have a lot of time. When Will looked, he saw that many girls surrounded this man. Then Will noticed the man's clock. He had 116 years of time. Immediately, Will understood that this man was from Greenwich City, because in the ghetto, no one had more than 2 days of time. Will went to him and warned, "You shouldn't be here. This place is full of thieves. They'll kill you and steal your time. Leave quickly." But the man ignored Will's words and kept drinking. At that moment, a gangster named Fortis entered the bar with his gang. The moment people saw them, they started running outside. These were the most dangerous thugs of the city, who forcibly stole people's time. Will's friend grabbed him, trying to drag him away. But Will refused and instead hid in a corner, watching everything.